This bank gets robbed 30 times a day. When robbers show up, the security guard casually unbuckles his belt, lies down on the floor, and shoots the breeze with his coworkers. For them, this is just another Tuesday. Outside, the streets are total chaos, robberies, car crashes, explosions, but the pedestrians just shrug it off, repeating the same lines day after day. That's because they're all NPCs in a video game, programmed to serve the players. Right now, the security guard is warning the guy next to him not to mess with anyone wearing sunglasses. But this bank teller named Guy has glitched out. He's developed self-awareness, and he's just falling head over heels for a female player in leather pants. He tries to follow her, but the next second he gets hit by a train. No biggie though. This is just the game world. The next day, Guy respawns good as new and heads to the coffee shop as usual. But today, he actually wants to order a cappuccino. The barista's face goes white. The other NPCs freeze in shock. A cop reaches for his gun. Outside, a tank turret slowly turns in his direction. Luckily, Guy thinks fast and switches his order to an Americana. The barista breathes a sigh of relief, and everything goes back to normal. 5 minutes into the workday, robbers show up again. Bank robberies are part of the player's missions, so the employees dutifully hit the floor. Lying there, Guy spots the woman of his dreams, the one from yesterday. He's been kicking himself ever since he blew that chance. Guy decides to go all in. He gets up, climbs over the counter, and grabs the robber's weapon. He reaches for the robber's sunglasses, but his hand slips, and, bang, he accidentally takes the robber out. Once he puts on those sunglasses, everything changes. Suddenly, there are icons and markers everywhere. There's even a health kit on the ground. He barely touches it, and his injuries instantly heal. Right then, a player falls to their death right next to him. With a flick of his hand, Guy collects the $2,000 the player dropped. He heads straight to the store and buys the shoes he's been eyeing forever. But Guy's unusual behavior quickly catches the attention of the programmers. They suspect he's a hacker and open fire, trying to eliminate him. Guy has no clue what's going on. All he can do is run in the nick of time. Guy notices his glasses showing him what his shoes can do. He presses down with both hands and launches himself several stories into the air. Using the shoes' abilities, Guy keeps escaping. But for the game company, this is child's play. They type in a few lines of code and boom, a road materializes right in front of them. When his enemies catch up, Guy runs up a construction crane through a hail of bullets. With nowhere left to go, he works up the nerve and takes a leap of faith.
Nope.
His bubble suit saves his life. He throws his hands up to celebrate, and the very next second, a police car slams into him and sends him flying.